Hello and welcome back to the Smith Center for a rematch of the BCL Championship last year. Tonight we have the Gales taking on the St. Francis Panthers. My name is James Thomas and I'm joined today by David Kahn.
MSJ entering this game is sitting at 30-3, 15-0 in the MIAA Red Division, and 10-1 in the BCL. St. Francis Academy, on the other hand, are 23-9. 12-1 in the MIA Black Division, and 9-2 in the BCL.
These are two of the top teams in Maryland, two of the top teams in the BCL, and the top two teams in the MIAA for a big day, for a big game today. That's a shot from Jonathan Lamoth that's off there. Farrell gets it inside to Abrams. Good look. This game is not only the two of the top teams, it has some of the best players in Maryland. Obviously for the Gales, Amani Hansberry, one of the top seniors in Maryland. Oh, and he blows the layup. That's Jordan Mebane. Amani Hansberry, number 51 player in the senior class, is the number 1 senior in Maryland. Jonathan Lamoth and Carlton Carrington are number 2 and 3 players in Maryland, and Amani's 3 is off. Lamoth kick inside to Mebane, and his layup's good. Abrams in the corner, decides against the shot, tries to drive baseline, but there's nowhere to go. Valentine, he's going to pull it, and it's off. He chases down his own rebound, doesn't get it though. 2-on-1 fast break, they get it inside, and his layup's off. That's Carrington going to the line for 2.
MSJ is ranked 17th in the country by MaxPreps and 23rd by ESPN. And on Monday, the Gales beat Glen Elk 78-59, and they completed the sweep of the year. You can watch that game on Instagale News on YouTube.
Second free throw is good. Huge crowd here tonight in the Smith Center. Sold out game. It's going to be one of the biggest games of the year. Hansberry inside, and he gets it to fall.
Those are the kind of shots you need him to make this game.
He didn't overcomplicate things. He just turned around and put it up. Now St. Francis gets it inside, and that bucket's good. Tyler Jackson, the sophomore guard. Oh, but Abrams responds on the other end. The last matchup was a low-scoring defensive matchup. Turnover there. The last game was a low-scoring defensive matchup. That was on January 6th as the Gales beat the Panthers 62-59. The ending was a bit controversial as St. Francis thought Tyon Farrell goaltended their final shot, but the Gales came away victorious in that game. Fadeaway Hansberry is off. So far this game is looking to be the opposite of that defensive matchup. As his three is off. Valentine inside.
Oh, wow.
Acrobatic finish.
It's a beautiful layup by Ace Valentine right there.
And I think one of the important things to talk about in this game, even though Hansberry's missed 2 shots so far, is the matchup inside as Mabane gets another bucket. But St. Francis, with the lineup they're going with right now, their biggest man is Mabane, who stands at 6'4". So Hansberry has a clear height advantage, and Abrams misses the 3.
Oh, the deep from there.
Hansberry has a big height advantage here, as he normally does. And in the last game, they crowded him a lot in the paint when he got the ball. So it'll be interesting to see if they trust Mabane to take him on one-on-one or if they start crowding the paint. The corner 3 is off. Farrell has it at the top. He drives in. Oh, and he draws the foul.
I made that from up here, baby.
2 free throws coming up for Farrell.
So MSJ, Goretti, and St. Francis are all still fighting for first in the BCL. St. Francis is the only one that cannot have sole possession of the regular season championship.
Yes, this game has huge implications for the BCL standings. St. Francis currently is in 3rd, as a win would put them even with MSJ. And there is a potential for a 3-way tie for first if St. Francis wins today. Both of these teams have 3 more games, including this one. Hansberry draws the foul. Both of these teams have 2 more games after this one for the BCL, or in BCL play, while St. Maria Goretti has just 1 more, which will come Wednesday against the Gales here again at the Smith Center. Great free throw is good. Yeah, and St. Francis, if you just look at their record on the year, they're 23-9, which doesn't sound as impressive, but when you consider all of the talented teams that they've played against, it's very impressive. Most of their losses have come out of state. The only ones that have come in Maryland are against MSJ and Goretti. Oh, Lamoth almost traveled. Corner three is short. Rebound goes St. Francis's way, and Abrams slips, or else he would have got that. Lamoth with the ball, he's going to kick it out to Carrington. Carrington gets to the free throw line, and his jumper's good. Tough shot from Carrington.
Great shot. I can tell why he's ranked in Maryland.
And Carrington, he's the number 2 senior in Maryland by 24/7 Sports. He's a 4-star, and he's committed to Pitt. But he also had offers from DePaul, LSU, Rutgers, and he's not alone. Oh, a good cut. And Tyler Jackson with a tough shot.
Really tough bucket from the sophomore.
Yeah, he's only a sophomore, but he also has a lot of offers. He has offers from Farrell inside, good bucket. Tyler Jackson, who just hit that shot, has offers from DePaul, George Mason, Illinois, Maryland, and North Carolina A&T. And he's only a sophomore, so there's more to come. And he gets inside again, and he'll go to the line for 2. David, I know we're already about 6 minutes and 15 seconds into this game, but who's your player to watch out for the rest of the game for the Gales?
My player to watch out for is Ace Valentine. I think his playmaking abilities will really make or break the final quarter of this game, whether that's him making the last shot, making the last assist, whatever that is. And I think this is one of the games where everyone needs to contribute for the Gales.
Yeah, for me, I think it'll be Amani Hansberry. I know he's normally the player to watch out for as he's the 51st ranked senior in the 51st ranked player in the senior class. But again, he has that height mismatch, and in these big matchups, you have to look for your star players. The Valentine's pull-up jumpers off. Rebound St. Francis. MSJ so far feels like they're getting out-hustled a bit. St. Francis is getting a lot of these rebounds, and the Gales have not been able to get many offensive boards here. Moak now with the ball. Good dish. Oh, and blocked by Hansberry. Sean Clark inside. His layup's no good. Rebound Valentine. He puts it up, and that's no good. Rebound again. He gets it into Hansberry. Out to Abrams. His 3 is off.
That's a possession you want back if you're the Gales.
Oh, and Jackson throws it away.
And we just got it back. All right.
45 seconds left in this first quarter.
I love the energy tonight in the Smith Center.
The Gales don't look like they're going to go for a 2-for-1. Hansberry puts it down to Farrell. Oh, he almost got the and 1. Couldn't get the finish, though. Now he'll go to the line for 2. And Farrell is a guy who, after this summer, Farrell will get a lot of offers.
Absolutely.
He doesn't have many right now. I believe his only one is Rhode Island. But he's been big for the Gales this year. He's been their top scorer in many games. And he's produced even in their big tournament games, like the Iolani Classic. And next year, once Valentine, Hansberry, and Abrams are gone, he's going to be the number 1 option on this team. And he's going to have to put in a lot of work. But now there's 15 seconds left. St. Francis will look to hold it for their last shot. Pick and roll for Lamoth. Oh, and Hansberry, active hands. Willamouth, his three is good. And the Gales don't inbound it. At the end of the first quarter, St. Francis leads 18-17 in this BCL matchup. And we are back at the start of the second quarter. St. Francis leads early, but that might not last long. Get out to Carrington. Carrington pulls up. Hansberry, big rebound.
Great rebound there. Showing the size on his play.
Farrell behind the back. Doesn't have anything going for him. Hansberry gets it back to Farrell. Farrell drives in. His layup is good.
Good way to start the second period for the Gales.
And Farrell, a lot of times when he attacks the basket, he's just more athletic than the other team, but that's not necessarily the case in this game. So he's going to have to be more creative with his looks. Oh, and that's a creative dish there from Willamouth. Down into Benjamin Brown. Hansberry brings it up on the other side. Kicks it out to Clark. Clark's going to pull it. Money!
Money.
And I say this every game, but Clark, when he pulls it with confidence, it always seems to fall. Corner three. And there's the response from St. Francis. It's Idris Farouk.
Very back and forth so far this game.
It'll just come down to whatever team loses, starts to miss first. Sean Clark, corner three, and he hits it again.
He's hot now. He's hot.
What did I tell you? All he needs is a little confidence. Good dish into Brown. Oh, and Clark takes it away. Clark on the other end, goes all the way, and he lays it in. 8 points in a row for Sean Clark. And a timeout is called by St. Francis.
Let's get it going.
The Gales now lead 4 heading into this timeout. And we are back after those 8 consecutive points from Sean Clark. Now he will be given a chance to rest as Joe Green and DJ Wingfield sub in. Oh, and a tough finish from Lamoth. And one. With DJ Wingfield and Joe Green now in as Austin Abrams and Sean Clark sub out. Kind of surprising to see him take Sean Clark out after he just scored 8 consecutive.
Yeah, exactly.
Lamoth hits the free throw. St. Francis giving the Gales a little bit of pressure. Oh, Joe Green in the corner, his three. That's off. Oh, big rebound from Farrell. Gets the contact and finishes.
Let's go.
Oh, but now Lamoth pulls it. His shot's off. Rebound, Wingfield. Valentine slows it down a bit. Hansberry's gonna pull it. Oh, and his three is off. St. Francis running up the court. Carrington pulls up in transition and hits the shot. That's just why these guards for St. Francis are so deadly. Carrington and Lamoth got some size to them, and Tyler Jackson is a good shooter. Oh, Hansberry inside though, doesn't get the finish.
That was a beautiful pass by
Lamoth
Valentine.
kicks it up. Farrell wisely puts his hands up. Hansberry inside now. Oh, and he doesn't get the finish.
He wants the foul there.
Yeah, Lamoth cut under him, but they don't call a foul.
Looks like a double dribble there.
I thought that was more of a travel, but either way, Gales basketball. And the Gales student section is letting him know about it. Idris Farouk has been meeting Valentine for a little bit of full court press. He's not really committing to the press, but he's just slowing him down a bit. Hansberry has it now, Farrell. Not a lot of movement here from the Gales. They're going to look to get inside to Farrell, maybe? No. Or Hansberry, no. Wingfield's three is off. And the Panthers are running it again. Carrington's layup is off. Hansberry, big rebound. Oh, but a steal from Jackson. Oh, but he misses the open shot. Now Hansberry's going to slow it down a bit. Field has it. When he was trying to get it to Farrell, Lamoth wouldn't allow it. Now they get it down to Hansberry. His fadeaway is good.
Money right there.
Oh, and he shows the St. Francis side.
That was a beautiful shot.
They looked like they wanted to get it inside to Mubane, but they couldn't. Lamoth has it now. His finish is good. Oh, Valentine's speeding up this offense. Wingfield inside, left-handed finish.
Man.
And now the Panthers are going to run it.
He's flashy.
Get out to the corner. His three is short. And Farrell slows it down. Wingfield gets it up top. Hansberry down low. And he gets fouled.
Good IQ there by Hansberry.
Hansberry's doing a great job of getting good positioning down in the paint.
Yep.
And once you get that far into the paint, it's hard to stop him, at least without fouling.
Now Amani, who was a member of Team Durant over the summer, speaking of Kevin Durant, he was just traded to the Suns recently. And the whole NBA trade deadline was pretty crazy. We had a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah, the Suns and the Nets completed that deal overnight, so NBA fans around the country and around the world woke up to the big news. I honestly thought it was fake when I saw it.
Me too.
But That was 4 firsts. That was Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson going to the Nets. Honestly, less than I was expecting. But
The Nets are doing pretty well as well. They got Spencer Dinwiddie with the Kyrie Irving trade. They've been okay.
Yeah, the Suns are looking pretty deadly. Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, DeAndre Ayton. They should be looking good in the playoffs this year. Oh, and a travel's called.
I'm so glad he saw it.
It's Tyler Baldwin. Two minutes left here in this first half. Both teams are seeing if they could get themselves in a better position heading into the second half. Gales looking to extend the lead. They're just going in there, half-court offense. Double team. He kicks it out to Valentine. Valentine thought about the shot. Hansberry kicks it out to Abrams. Abrams drives in now. Kicks it out to Clark in the corner. His three is short. Rebound, Valentine. And he puts it back in.
Now that was the shot that Valentine was warming up.
Oh, I love both! Hammers it in. Abrams doesn't respond with that three. Big rebound, Joe Green, he gets fouled. Doesn't get the shot though.
That one was on his head. That was a crazy dunk. In front of the MSJ student section.
And that was a great response there from the Gales. They come down the other end and draw a foul.
I don't even know what to say about that dunk. That was really awesome.
Lamouth looked to get St. Francis a bit of momentum. But again, Joe Green comes down the other end, draws a foul. Only hits the first one though. Carrington with a big rebound. 55 seconds. There might be enough time for 3 possessions. Oh, and Lamouth dribbles it off his foot. Jackson gets it now. He kicks it inside and they throw it away.
Great defense there by MSJ.
Once you make one small mistake, like dribbling it off your leg, the Gales will not give you many opportunities to make the possession good again. Abrams inside, fadeaway jumper. Wow, too much on it. And now the shot clock is turned off. Lamouth gets across half court. And he's going to slow it down for the last shot. Screen there, Lamouth's three is off. Rebound, Jackson, his jumper is also off. Rebound from Joe Green. And that takes us into the second half as the Gales lead 37-32. We will see if the Panthers can get back into this game in the second half.
What's up, everyone? It's Alex Quas here at half court with Imani Hansberry. Imani, you guys have a sold-out crowd, lots of energy in the building. How are you feeding off that so far?
Very well. We hit some big shots, use it as momentum in the game, playing good defense. I think we get back better though, but trying to use the momentum, against St. Francis here.
Yeah, it's been a very physical game. How are you using your body down low to get to the bucket?
Really just trying to box out. I know they send a three at me every time the ball goes up, so trying to maneuver my way around the three and just get a rebound.
All right, Imani, thank you.
Thank you.
And we are back for the second half of Gales basketball as the Gales lead 37-32. If the Gales win this game, then the game on Wednesday will likely be for the BCL regular season championship. That game is versus St. Maria Goretti, and we will be live streaming that as it is another home game. And Carrington hits the deck. Hansberry gets inside. Jackson with a smart foul there. In the first half, the leading scorer for the Gales was Tyon Farrell. He had 10, and for St. Francis, Jonathan Lamuth also had 10. Sean Clark was second for the Gales. He had 8 points, and then Hansberry and Tyler Jackson for St. Francis both had 7. Oh, I'm sure he doesn't get that layup to fall.
Good defense by Abrams right there.
For a second, I thought they called a foul, but they called just out of bounds. Abrams once again showing off that athleticism. As interestingly, they're putting Abrams on Lamuth here. In the first half, there was a lot of Farrell on Lamuth, but they're switching things up. Downs' 3 is off. Hansberry is calling for them to do the same thing. Valentine could have had Farrell on the backdoor cut, but Hansberry, too much on it. And foul's called. Coach Kalachi wanted a jump ball, but the Gales don't get it. Both now bringing up the ball. Good three-point look. Is off though. Farrell rebounds. And a foul called off the ball. Valentine will inbound under the basket. They get it out to Truitt. Abrams almost throws it away. Hansberry gets the ball and gets the finish.
Great recovery by Amani Hansberry.
Oh. Another foul called. Yeah. And now Sean Clark will sub back in for Ryan Truitt. Truitt started the game and started off the second half, but Sean Clark is subbed in quickly, both at the start of the game and in the second half. Oh, Farrell, wide open three. Oh, and it's off. Jackson almost loses the ball, but he goes all the way, and it's off. Farrell brings the ball up again. He gets inside, it's short, rebound, and they say it was blocked. A lot of people on the MSJ side want a foul called there.
Looked like a foul.
Oh, Hansberry inside and one. 11 points now for Hansberry, and he'll look to make it 12.
Like he's going to start to heat up a little bit the second half when the Gales really need him.
And Hansberry could put the Gales up 10 here. Just 2 minutes into the second half.
In other MSJ news, the MSJ Gales wrestling team just won the championship, so congratulations to them.
Another championship going the Gales' way. They also won the indoor track championship. They're going to look to win the BCL and MIAA championships for basketball. Lamothe now has it at the top. Spin move, gets inside. His finish is good. There's a reason why he's going to Maryland and why he's the top 3 player in Maryland of the senior class. On a 2-3 zone here for the Panthers. They get inside to Farrell, and his jumper's good. Carrington has watched Lamothe get a lot of points, and now he wants part of the action.
That was good defense by Abrams there.
Double team came Farrell's way. Abrams, oh, and there was just nobody there. Wide open lane to the basket. And timeout from the Gales. So now they lead 9, and they're looking to run away with this game. We're back, and it's interesting to see from St. Francis as they transition into a 2-3 zone there. And the Gales, a lot of their points have been from attacking and have been on the inside or from Hansberry post-ups. Oh, and Lamothe loses his defender and hits the 3.
He was wide open.
Abrams wanted to push off there, but Lamothe hits the 3, and Valentine does not respond. Oh, and Abrams
Nice.
elevates to get that ball. The left-handed pass down into Hansberry. Double team comes. He spins away from it, and he hits a little
That
jump
is
shot.
too easy for him.
Again, as I mentioned earlier, it's interesting to see how St. Francis is trying to deal with Hansberry. They've been throwing double teams his way, but he's just too skilled. He just spins away and hits the jump shot.
You love to see it.
So I don't know what you can do exactly if you're St. Francis. Now 6 seconds left on the shot clock. St. Francis has an inbound under the basket. We're going to look for a quick look here.
Section, try to get him
loses the ball. Abrams throws it up to Valentine. Tough layup from Valentine. Two-on-one with Valentine and Hansberry. There's not many people in the world that could guard that.
Right, you could have a lot of options there. You can throw it up, get
Oh, and a foul called on Abrams. The MSJ side is not happy about that whatsoever. But now a timeout, St. Francis, as the Gales lead 10. The Panthers will try and find a way to respond here coming out of this timeout. Back as St. Francis has another under the basket inbounds. They get into Mubane. Oh, and Lamo's three is good. He's on fire. And if the Panthers want to bring this game back within reach, Lamoth is going to have to keep on hitting these shots. But more importantly, they're going to need some stops on the defensive end. The Gales offense has been rolling. Abrams takes it out to Farrell. Farrell's pull-up jumper is off. Hansberry, big rebound. Takes it out to Valentine. Out to Clark, his three is off. Oh, but Abrams fights for the rebound. Hansberry gets it, and he puts up the layup. A hustle bucket there from the Gales.
Smith-Center loves that.
Oh, Carrington's pull-up three, he hits it, and one. Way to respond from the Panthers. And both of these teams so far in this game have done a great job at responding when the other team gets a big bucket. Earlier on that Lamoth slam, the Gales came down the other end and got 2 free throws. And now once the Gales look to get a bit of momentum coming out of that hustle bucket, that Carrington hits the 3 and 1. Oh, and Hansberry was wide open. Hansberry gets the ball, instant double. Valentine, his 3 is off. 5-point game here. Carrington pulls it, and that one's off. When Jackson looked to get the steal there from Valentine. Screen from Hansberry. Now he gets it in the post. Goes inside and gets the bucket. Timeout. As the Gales lead by 7 with 1 minute and 23 seconds left in this third quarter. Back as the Gales a bit of full court press. The ref's pass to the inbounder is off.
Butterfinger chant.
That's too funny. But now Lamothe is going to bring up the ball. Him and Carrington have been keeping St. Francis in this game as Carrington's pull-up is off. Abrams rebounds. Carrington hit the floor. The Gales are a man up. Abrams just going to go all the way. Oh, but his finish doesn't go. Now 3-on-2 from the Panthers. The most layup is off. Oh, and Brown's layup is off. Carrington finally gets it to go. Five-point game again here. There's 20 on the shot clock, 30 on the game clock.
Hansberry wants it in the post.
There's just not enough spacing for Hansberry to get it. Kick out to Valentine. He drives in. His layup is no good, but he gets the foul. And you just cannot allow those drives. So low time on the shot clock. Especially against this Gales team who are much better at attacking than they are at shooting. I think you would rather give up a tough three than a open drive to the basket.
Absolutely.
Valentine hits the first one. Now he's looking to put the Gales up 7. And he does. 20 seconds left here in this third quarter. The Panthers are going to look for one final bucket. They could put them within 4. It's a 3-possession game now, but they're looking to make it 2, and they do. Hansberry inbound to Valentine. No shot there. As heading into the fourth quarter, the final 8 minutes of play, the Gales lead 55-51. Now we are back for the final 8 minutes of play here at the Smith Center. Once again, if St. Francis loses, they'll be third in the BCL, most likely. And the Gales would look to fight for first against Maria Goretti on Wednesday. 4-point game here. This game is going to come down to the wire. Hansberry in the post against Lamoth. Oh, his fadeaway, and he gets slapped.
Wow.
2 free throws coming up for Hansberry.
Some of the boxing match on the court.
And the Gales, we talked about how they won on Monday. But Friday, they played at St. Vincent Pallotti, and they won that game 69-46. And the Gales are currently on a 14-game winning streak, looking to make it 15. And if they keep this winning streak alive heading into playoffs, this team is going to be extremely dangerous. And in that game against St. Vincent Pallotti, the Gales reached the 30-win mark for the 11th time under Coach Clatchy. It's the 11th time in 31 years. Lamoth back into Brown. Oh, and he blows it. Great look from the Panthers, but they don't get it to go. Clark tries to get it down to Hansberry, but Brown has his hand in the passing lane. Abrams kicks it out, corner 3, Valentine. Nylon! And a timeout from St. Francis. The Gales lead 8, and the Panthers really need to get it started if they want a chance of winning this game. Now we are back with 6 minutes and 47 seconds left in this game. Lamoth and Carrington haven't been as loud, I guess you could say, in these recent minutes. A whistle, I don't know for what, I guess it's a foul off the ball. And both teams have 5 fouls now, 1 away from the bonus. With the game being this close, this late, we might see a lot of free throws coming. Oh, and a block called by Abrams. All right, it's out of bounds off of St. Francis.
It was a great heads-up play by Abrams.
Valentine brings the ball up. They might have had Abrams inside, but they didn't get him.
I love the communication by MSJ.
Carrington almost comes away with the steal. Clark gives it to Hansberry. Hansberry inside, gets his own rebound and draws a foul. Even after he got blocked, he got the ball right back, draws a foul, and now we'll look to put the Gales up 10 again.
These are the points that matter late in this game. They want to close it off and leave with the win.
Hansberry's first free throw. It's good. this game. On Saturday, they lost to Gonzaga at a very mellow classic in Baltimore. They lost by 9 in that game. On Monday, they beat Calvert Hall 93-64. And on Friday, they beat Boys Latin 88-54. And that Gonzaga loss is one of the many losses I referenced earlier, where they have 9 losses on the year, but the only 2 in Maryland came against MSJ and Goretti. The 3 from Urbane is good. St. Francis has played a lot of tough competition. Played against Link Academy, I believe IMG Academy. They played a bunch of academy schools and teams all around the country. So it's reasonable that they have 9 losses on the year. The Gales are looking to make that 10 losses on the year.
That last play looked like a nice
They kick out to
finesse.
Abrams. Into Hansberry, and he throws it down! The Panthers overcommitted on defense, and Hansberry punishes them. On Mabane, another 3. That one's off. Hansberry, big rebound. Carrington pulled him to the ground, but no foul was called. Valentine inside, and 1!
Mr. Luckman loved that.
I think everybody in Smith Center loved that. Gales now lead 11. Now the future golden retriever hits the free throw.
Great and 1. Now the Gales are in the bonus.
And St. Francis, they're only 2 fouls away from the bonus. Carrington, it's his bucket to fall.
That's a great bucket too.
And again, I said this earlier. Carrington, Lamoth, and Jackson will need to be big down here in the stretch if they want to get back into this game. Hansberry in the post. Jackson brings the double. Valentine, doesn't catch it smoothly. They get it back into Hansberry, and a foul is called before the shot. 1-and-1 coming up from Hansberry.
Hansberry's pointing, so you can get that out of here.
We talked about how physical this game would be. That's just an example of it. Again, if you're St. Francis, you don't have really the size to deal with Hansberry, but you do have the physicality to deal with them.
Yeah.
The only issue is you can't be too physical, or else you're going to give up some free throws.
Right, foul trouble is a big factor in this game right now, especially for St. Francis, which is a big reason why they're down by 11.
Hansberry only hits the first one. Lamoth has been pretty quiet recently. Oh, and Sean Clark gets the steal. A race up the court. He gets fouled. And he'll get 2 free throws.
And
now he starts doing push-ups. Clark has had a big game today. Lost his starting spot earlier in the year to Ryan Truitt. But he had 8 consecutive points in the first half. Gets the steal there, and now we'll go to the line for 2. That's the first one. And now the Gales lead 13. I believe this is their biggest lead of the game. And time is running out for the Panthers. 4 minutes left. Carrington gets his man in the air.
He overcommitted, but it ended up paying off.
Fall. Panthers overcommitted again on defense. The Gales are going to slow it down. Hansberry gets it inside. Clark, his 3 is good!
Money!
Sean Clark has been huge in this game. Oh, but Carrington looking to respond, and a foul on Valentine. That's his second foul on a three-point shot.
No need for that at all.
Carrington's a great shooter, but you just cannot foul him. You cannot be that close to him on these shots. Obviously, you have to contest, but there's just too much there from Valentine.
Looks like Coach Platcher gave Ace some advice.
He's just telling Ace to stop complaining to the ref. And he told Valentine, he said, Ace, Ace. They fall for it all the time. Valentine wanted them to call for the kick on Carrington's three, but I still think that was just a foul on Valentine. And now St. Francis is denying the ball to Valentine. Oh, and Farrell behind the back.
Some finesse. Great pass.
Inside and one! They just can't stop him.
Too little. Stomping on him. Hansberry celebrating.
Hansberry puts the Gales up 15. And a free throw coming. And a timeout from St. Francis as time is running out. The Gales lead 74-59. We are back now. Sainsbury will have to hit this free throw from the Gales of 16. And he hits it.
Beautiful.
Joe Green's now in the game. He subbed in for Austin Abrams. Oh, and Lamoth tried to go for that reverse layup. Doesn't get to go. Valentine's going to slow it down.
Start the Bus's chance from the crowd.
And the Panthers still have Lamoth guarding Hansberry. They've thrown multiple guys Hansberry's way. Oh, and the three from Farouk is good. The only person for St. Francis that has seemed to work against Hansberry has been Benjamin Brown, but he's on the bench right now. The press there from St. Francis. The Gales get across half court. On a double, comes from behind Farrell.
Almost worked.
Oh, and Farrell just had an open lane to the basket. Foul there from Farouk, and now Farrell will get 2 free throws.
Here we are again with the foul trouble. Late in the game, we're trying to knock a comeback, but I feel like at this point it's too late.
I think the clock is St. Francis' worst enemy at this point in the game. Farrell hits the first one. And again, So what they have to do now, only 2 minutes left and this big of a deficit, they've got to look to force turnovers without fouling. And you can see that they're trying to do that as they keep on doubling from behind. Farrell had the ball there. The defender came, double from behind. Oh, and a foul called. Hansberry. But it would have been a steal if Farrell wasn't right next to the sideline. Foul called. Carrington will go to the line for 2. If you want to start a comeback, you have to hit your free throws. That's the first goal. And he gets the second one. Big free throws there. And now a few turnovers put the Panthers in a great position. But the Gales get it across half court and they're going to slow it down. Get into Valentine's hands. And against these double teams, you want the ball in the hands of your best handler.
Good idea with
He
the pass.
throws the ball away. There's a steal. A 3 from Lamoth. Oh, and it's off.
They got to keep taking those smart threes if they want any chance.
Farrell almost loses the ball. Oh, and there's 2 people. Farrell missed both right under the bucket. Valentine just gets a free look inside.
Yeah, that's a freebie.
Timeout from Coach Flatchy. Doesn't look very happy with either the refs or his guys. They have to do a really good job here at keeping the ball. That's the only way St. Francis has a possibility of coming back. And now their coach will try and figure out how to do that in this timeout. Back as Joe Green's full court press. You can just take some time off the clock here. Deep 3 is off. Joe Green rebound. They get it across half court. Double comes Clark's way. Double comes Farrell's way. Smart timeout there from Farrell. Didn't have anywhere to go, really. No. Yeah, I don't know if St. Francis, if it's even possible for them to do it. Go down 15 here. 54 seconds left. They're in the double bonus. They don't have any fouls to give. And the Gales, they don't have fouls to give either, but St. Francis is only in a single bonus here. So if they do get this game down to the wire, if this game comes down to the wire, the Gales can foul and choose to give up a 1-and-1 instead of a 3. I don't think it will come down to that, though. Neither do many people here in the Smith Center. Many are hitting the exits, especially from the St. Francis side. Now the Gales inbound, and a steal could be huge here for the Panthers. Gales in the corner. Farrell draws a foul. Doesn't hit the shot. That would have been a crazy shot.
Awesome.
Down 2 more free throws here. As we approach the end of this game, the Gales, as we mentioned before, the next game is Wednesday at 6 versus St. Maria Goretti. And assuming that the Gales finish this game out victorious, that game will be for the BCL regular season. Relative both free throws. St. Maria Goretti is 12-1 in the BCL so far, and the Gales are 10-1. They will improve to 11-1 if they win here. And then if the Gales beat St. Maria Goretti, all they would need to do for the regular season title is beat Spalding in their last game. That would give them the #1 seed in the BCL tournament. First shot is blocked. That's going to end the game. Farouk. Shots off. And the final score of this game will be 82-64 as the Gales complete the regular season sweep of their rivals, St. Francis. Dominant victory from the Gales. And as always, I'm James Thomas.
And I'm David Kahn.
We hope you enjoyed, and we hope you all have a good day.